All right. All right, we are live, folks. We are live, and I'm looking for my notes here. All right, the ultimate government contracting guide for beginners 2025. Now, I feel like I've done this many times, but I guess we're going to do it again. So we got the ultimate government contracting guide for beginners 2025. So if you're on the fence and you're just like, I want to get into government contracting, I've heard there's a lot of opportunity in it. I heard there's a lot of money in it. I just need a guide that's going to take me at least from A to Z when it comes to getting on board, finding opportunities, kind of learning the basics. That's kind of my idea for this video. Or not even this video. As you guys know, I like to do a lot of things off the cuff. I like to do a lot of things live. So this is actually a live. I'm actually live as you guys are seeing this. And shout out to, hold up. You know what? Real quick, because I said I was going to do something special. Shout out to the people who made it through my last live, because I said, I'm not going to say it right now, but I said, if you put this in the chat, I will know you made it to live. So shout out to the Empowerment Express 1. You made it to the end of the last live. Shout out to Mass 360. You made it to the end of the last live. LCF GIK. Shout out to you. Shout out to Joyce, frankly. So I'm gonna be giving out some gifts, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be giving out some gifts. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how to, but I got some gifts ideas. So don't worry about it if you watch the beginning of the video. But if you're watching the replay and you make it all the way to the end, I have a free gift for you guys. Even if you're watching live, I got a free gift for you guys if you make it all the way to the end. I said if you make it at the end, like this is an endurance sport. But no, if you come to the end of this video, I got something for you. What's up, Ella Francis? Hello, Dr. Fisher. Hey, what's going on? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining the live. All right. Hello, Wild. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the live. So listen, guys, this is the ultimate beginner's guide. I just did some content. I'm actually going to be posting some more content today. And I'll just say it again. Are you guys worried about the Department of Government Efficiency? Are you stressed out about them? Are you worried about Elon Musk canceling your contracts that you haven't bid on yet? Well, guess what? There are government opportunities and government contracts and things that you can bid on that Doge has nothing to do with. There's government opportunities, and there's a way to do the middleman strategy, which is what I teach and what I do. There's a way to do the middleman strategy in which you don't have to worry about big bag Elon Musk. Like, you don't have to worry about him if you do government this way. Stay tuned. We'll get to the battle. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna do some beginner stuff here. Now, happy with Dr. Fisher. What's up, Aaron? What's up going on? What's up? So before we get into it, guys, what I want to do, I guess I will get into that. But before we get into that, I want to go over some stuff for the beginner. I want to make some beginner-friendly content for the folks who just want to, get going with government contracts. So long story short, I'm going to talk about something very simple, right? Very simple. Let's get right to the point. When it comes to government, and by the way, y'all, this is a live Q&A, if you will, as well. So feel free to drop any questions in the chat, and I'll touch on those questions as well. But when it comes to government contracting, there's 3 basic steps to getting started, right? 3 super basic steps to getting started. And people overcomplicate this. People are like way overcomplicating these things, but I'm going to give them to you right now. Step number 1, form a business. It could be an LLC. It could be an S Corp. It could be a C Corp. It could be all that other stuff. I wouldn't recommend all that fancy stuff. A single member LLC is all you need, but form a business. Number 2, get an EIN number. Go to irs.gov. Oh, I forgot I have this on. Go to irs.gov. Go get your EIN number for free, or go use a third party and they'll help you get it for you. And then number 3, go to SAM.gov and register and get your cage code and your UEI. If you follow those 3 steps, you can now bid on multiple 6-figure and 7-figure government contracts from the comfort of your own home if you follow the middleman process. Now, you can also be the prime doing the physical work, was okay, no big deal. But if you want to be a middleman like me, you can also do that. What's up, Zale? What's going on? Gifts equal subcontractors. Okay. All right. So let's go over some of this stuff real quick. So step number 1, let me share my screen and make it easy for you guys. Step number 1 is to get your LLC set up. I recommend if you've never done an LLC before, I recommend Busy, which is powered by Inkfile. This is like my go-to. I support them. It's an affiliate. I have an affiliate program with them, but it's my go-to company I recommend. So if you're not familiar, you can go to the link below in the chat. Actually, it might not be in the chat, so let me grab the link. Let me see if I can grab the link. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. But you can just go to the website and you can go get started with this. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my Bitly. Where's my Bitly at? I don't have it. All right, I'll find it. I'll find it later. All right, so to get your LLC, guys, go ahead and put in the chat. Do me a favor. Put in the chat, where are you tuning in from? Where are you located at? What state are you located at? That's what I mean by that. The prodigy. Now, hey, the prodigy is right. The person said, do not pay a third party for EINs. If you insist on paying someone, hit me up. Hey, hit me up too. Let me hold something. But no, here's the thing, y'all. I'm just being transparent. You don't have to pay a company to do your LLC or your EIN, just like you don't have to pay for SAM.gov. However, if you are not familiar with it, I mean, here's the thing. I tell people all the time, don't pay for SAM.gov, and people still do. And again, I'm not none against them, but people are like, Wesley, I'm just gonna have someone do it for me. I just feel better if someone would do it for me. I'm like, you know what? That's fine, no big deal. But just so you know, you can do it yourself. I'm trying to find this link for you guys. All right. So the cool thing about this website, however, though, okay, shout out to my people in Georgia. What's up? We got Cleveland, Ohio, Christopher. What's up? What's that? Jackson Hole. What's up? Georgia. All right. If you go here and put LLC, let's go with Georgia. And you go ahead and put Georgia. The reason I like this website, I'm going to say it again. The reason I like this website is look right here. There is no fee if you choose the basic plan. You just pay the fee of your state. If you live in the state of Georgia, no matter what, if you go through your own Secretary of State website, you're going to pay $105 to get an LLC. If you use this website and get their basic plan, they don't charge you a dime. As you guys can see there, there's a big zero there. They don't charge you a dime. It's a big old zero. Okay. So again, that is why. Oh, you know what? That's why I'm doing the wrong website. I'm like, why am I not finding my link? Linktree is what I need to go to. Duh. I'm typing in Bitly. So if you live in the state of Georgia, it's $105. Okay, we are gonna do Florida here in a second. Let me just get this link for you guys because I feel bad. I'm like telling you guys this is how you do it. I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole process, but it's like if I don't got the link to give it to you, I feel kind of bad because I can't pull it up. What is going on here? Let's see here. All right, let's see. I think you can get to it through here. Oh, do Ohio. I don't even got to do Ohio. I know Ohio. Ohio is $99. I've set up a lot of LLCs in Ohio. But yeah, if you go to Ohio, it's probably going to say 100 on here, but it's $99. Yeah. Oh, it is. Look, how do I know? Because I've set up a lot of LLCs in Ohio, so I know. Let's see here. Okay, yes, what I'm looking for. So yeah, you can set up a LLC in Ohio for $99, and there you go. All right, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for everyone here. Here is the link in the chat. If it pins, if you want to go ahead and get your LLC set up. If you don't have your LLC set up, I mean, what are you doing? Go get your LLC set up. Boom. That's not going to be helpful, but you guys can click on the link. You can click on the link. It's an affiliate link. Click on the link. But yeah, Ohio is $99. Who else we said? We said Florida. Let's go to Florida. Florida, it's $125. Now, as you guys can see, there is a highly recommended standard program, right? And some of you guys are probably wondering, okay, Wesley, what's up with the standard? Okay, so when it comes to the standard, you can have them get your EIN for you. Now, some of y'all, again, like, Wesley, why would I pay them money to get my EIN in my LLC when the EIN number is free? Okay, no problem. You can go to irs.gov. You can type in EIN. After you set your LLC up yourself, you can click on employer identification number here on irs.gov. And during business hours, while the IRS is actually open, you can actually apply for your EIN number right here. So apply for your EIN number, and then boom, hit right here, apply for EIN number, fill out the questionnaire, answer the questions, and watch this, y'all. I kid you not. You will have your EIN number the same exact day. If you go get your LLC today, it'll probably take a day, 24 hours, probably less than 48 hours to get your articles of incorporation. Go to irs.gov and go ahead and ask for your EIN number. You'll see your EIN number pop up on the screen at the end of the application. You'll have it that same exact day. Again, if I lost that, if everyone with me, if you're with me, put with me, or put I'm with you in the chat. If everyone's with me, this is a pretty simple thing. However, I feel bad. I'm always like telling people how to do certain things. And if I don't show you, I just want to assume that you understand what I'm saying. So that's how you get your EIN number. This is one way to get your LLC. Again, EIN happens in minutes. Now, again, any other states, anyone want to know? Let's see here. Hawaii is only $51 to get an LLC in Hawaii. What about, who's probably the most? Massachusetts, $520 to get an LLC in Massachusetts. So no matter what, you live in the state of Massachusetts, whether you use this website or not, it's going to cost you $520 to get one in Massachusetts. Now, what about my favorite place to get one, right? Nevada, $436 in this great state of Nevada. What about Texas? I think Texas is $150, I want to say. 300. I was wrong. I got that wrong. All right, 300. So here's a tip, y'all. Here's a pro tip. Get an LLC in the state that you live, because it's easier to get on SAM.gov if you're using a home address. Now, can you use a virtual address? Government SAM.gov literally says do not use a virtual. Actually, you know what? Let me make it even easier for you guys. This is a beginner-friendly video. Y'all okay with that? I hope y'all okay with that. And there was a question in the chat. I'm sorry, Robin. Let me get to your question. Should I negotiate net 30 before winning the bid or after? I'll do it after. Sorry, Robin. If you're still there, Robin, I'm sorry about that delay on your question. I did see your question, but I didn't want to lose my train of thought. Let's do virtual address SAM.gov. People don't believe me. Let's see if I can find it. Robin is there. All right. Thank you, Robin. Glad you're still here. I have the screenshot. Let's see here. Where is there's a let's see if I don't have the website anymore, but let me see if I can find a screenshot for you guys. Virtual address. Let's see. Because sometimes people just don't believe me. Now, again, I'm not saying you can't get on SAM.gov with a virtual address. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that it's frowned upon and they don't want you to do it. So the easiest way to do it is get your home address. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can find a slide. Let's see here. How to entity validation. I'm on SAM.gov's actual website right now. Let's see if I can do this. PO box. Oh, ooh, this looks good. Look here, y'all. Look at here. All right, Q&A. My organization does not have a physical address. We use a PO box. Can I use my PO box for validation, or quote unquote, can I use my PO box to get on SAM.gov? No, PO box are not accepted for entity physical addresses. This is a long-standing requirement for entities doing business with the federal government. The physical address in SAM.gov is the location where the principals or organizations conduct their business. If you work at more than one location or use a virtual office, your entity's physical address should be the address where you keep the books and records for your organization. The way this was explained to me by a CO was the government doesn't care about your privacy. Where do you reside? Where do you, the physical owner of the company, where are you located at? If you go to an actual office that you pay a lease to be at, you can use that lease agreement. You can use that office as your address. If you don't have an actual office, you cannot use a virtual address. You cannot use a PO box. You have to use your home address. Again, y'all, the reason I'm making this beginner-friendly video, again, I know some people are like, Wesley, I know this already. Again, drop your questions in the chat if you have some more advanced questions. But this is the ultimate government contracting guide for beginners, okay? So if you want to get on SAM.gov, the biggest mistake that we see in government contracting for people who want to get in my program, the biggest mistake, put mistake in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are with me. Look, Ro said, yep, I ran into that problem. What's up, Ro? I see you. Put mistake in the chat, y'all. The biggest mistake. Oh, I said I was going to go live on TikTok too. Nah, I don't feel like it. The biggest mistake that we see is that people come to my program, they come to my 5-day challenge, they come to my 6-month mentorship program, and their LLC and their SAM.gov registration is not set up correctly. And guess what? The average student in my program takes about a month or 2 months to win their first contract, right? On average, if they're submitting 20 proposals a month, it takes about a month or 2 to win your first contract in my program. However, the reason it takes a month or 2 and not just 1 month is because some people are stuck 1 whole month trying to fix their registration because it's not done correctly in the front. So the reason I'm making this video is kind of a selfish way of me making this video is because I want to stop having to fix everyone's registration when they get to my program. When everyone gets to my program, it's just like people get into the 6-month mentorship program and they're just like, oh, my registration is not correct. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Now listen, we can get it fixed. We can get it fixed in like a couple of weeks or less, maybe in a couple of days. But it's like, if you guys just have it done correctly from the beginning, you won't have to worry about being delayed and getting your first contract. Was this helpful for anybody? Let's talk to me. Was this helpful? All right. So let's go back again. So step number 1, get your LLC. And if you don't have your LLC, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If you don't have your LLC, the link is in the chat. Step number 2 is to get your EIN number. Now, remember, you can get your EIN number from irs.gov, or you can pay a third party like InkFile. Pay them $200. They'll set up your LLC and they'll get your EIN number for you, and you're good to go. Okay. And by the way, if you've never set up an LLC before, is this your first time doing all this and you don't want to make a mistake, I highly recommend you do that. Okay. I highly recommend it. Lastly, okay, now we got to go to step 3, y'all. Okay, I kind of hinted at step 3, so let's pull up step 3. Step 3 is SAM.gov. All right, so step 3 is to actually register on SAM.gov. Okay, and here's my disclaimer on that. SAM.gov is 100% free. Now, I can't pull up the certain websites that I want to pull up and say stuff about because I don't know. I've been blocked on other platforms for saying certain things. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to pull it up. I'm not going to pull their websites up. I'm looking for this link for you guys again. Let me see if I can find a better link. Guess not. But I am going to say, actually, you know what? I'll put this link in. I'll put my link tree in. Here is my link tree. All right, here's a better link for you guys. If anyone needs to get their LLC, here's a better link. Boom. You can get your LLC, all that stuff. So there's the link. I'll heart that there. Just go to Linktree, linktr.ee/Wes Fisher. You can get that. All right. SAM.gov is 100% free. Okay. Companies that act like they're SAM.gov, that charge you money to get on SAM.gov, they're just scams. Long story short, they're just scams. Long story short, I'm just gonna say it like it is. Let's see here. How do I pin this comment? I thought I could pin it. I don't know how to pin it. All right, but they're just scams. Now, however, my company as it sits right now, we don't do registration for you. However, if you guys are interested, well, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to say it. But if you guys are interested, I am possibly working on a partnership and working with some legit companies to work on SAM.gov registration for people, and we can do it for you. As of right now, we don't do it for you, but it is coming down the pipeline, probably Q2, Q3 at some point. So long story short, guys, you got your LLC, you got your EIN number. The last thing you want to do is go over to SAM.gov. You want to click get started, and you want to go through page by page by page and just do the registration process. Now, I'm not going to bore you and go through this entire registration process right now because, I mean, this is literally like probably an hour long, process, maybe less, maybe a little less. But if you go to my YouTube channel or anyone's YouTube channel and just type in how to register on SAM.gov 2025, you'll find hundreds and hundreds of videos that walk you through it. Okay. Now let me do this for you guys, only because SAM.gov just updated about a week ago, Monday, last week. So let me show you guys something. If you go to SAM.gov now and you click on search, dun, 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 look at that. Now, some of y'all might be familiar with SAM.gov. You know what it looks like. It looks totally different now, right? They move some things around. As you guys can see, all these tabs here used to be on the left, and now they're across the top. Don't freak out. It's not that big of a deal. All you have to do is click on contracting. You see where contract opportunities. And if I want to pull up the whole entire list, I can put active and inactive. And now I have 5.1 million results. Now, there's not actually 5 million contract opportunities because most of these contracts are actually not active, because I did check active and inactive. But this is how you can see all the results of everything on SAM.gov. And as you can see, they're right here. And if I want to go here and sort, again, shout out to my people from Georgia. If I want to go in here and sort, here we go. Come on. Sorry, my dog's barking. And I want to put Georgia. Boom. I can see all the opportunities in Georgia, and I can do all that jazz if I want to do that. Bowling center repair. Interesting. All right. Cool. Any questions? We got any questions? Got any questions? Because honestly, that's about it. That's about it. I mean, that's truly the process, y'all. That's about it. Let me see here. Someone let me look up. Is that Minnesota? Minnesota. Place of performance. I know you guys can't see my screen. Sorry. Minnesota. Let's go back to Minnesota. Oops. And again, this is active and inactive. So obviously, oh no, this is just active. So there we go. 76. Okay, there we go. So there we go. There's Minnesota. There we go. All right. Cool. Again, if you guys don't know, okay, controlled substance removal. Wow, that's interesting. If you guys don't know, I teach the middleman process. So what is the middleman process? Long story short, the middleman process is simply this. I find the government opportunity. So let's say it's roof repair. The government wants to replace a brand new roof. I find a company who can do roof repair, and I play the company in the middle. I put the two of them together, and then what I do is I mark up the price, because obviously I'm the one coordinating everything. I'm the one facilitating the entire contract. I'm the one doing the paperwork on the opportunity. So I play as the middleman. If you want to do the middleman strategy, put middleman in the chat for me right now. If you want to do the middleman strategy, put middleman in the chat. If you don't want to do the middleman strategy, go ahead and click away from this video, because that's all I do. All I teach the middleman strategy. That's all I do. That's all I teach. That's it. All right. For those who are interested, okay, I see you. If you're really serious about the middleman strategy, I have my cage. No, sorry. Someone said, Isaac says, I have my LLC. Let's post it up here so I can see it good. I have my LLC where I posted I won virtual office. Do I need to change it before I register on SAM.gov? I'm not saying you have to change it. I'm just saying you are. The answer is your question is yes, you are going to have a hard time getting on SAM.gov. However, are there ways around it? Can you ask for a lease agreement to try to get around it? Yes, you can. But if you're asking me for what's the simplest way to get on SAM.gov, that's to use your home address. Let's see here. Hi, Dr. West. Can you do middleman strategy with cybersecurity? Absolutely, D. We've had a student win over a $7-figure $1 million contract for cybersecurity. 100%. 100%. So if you guys are interested in the middleman concept, I do have something for you. As you can see, floating above my milk dud head is we have the 5-day middleman challenge coming up. So as the recording of this video is live, the 5-day challenge is coming up again. Now, if you watch this after I put this online, then you might be on the wait list. You got to wait. I don't do them all the time. I don't do these every month. I don't do them all the time. So if you're clicking this around the time that we're not having one, you're just got to be joining the wait list. Yeah, look down ahead. But listen, 5daymiddleman.com. Okay, the 5daymiddleman.com website will show you guys how to get training on doing the middleman strategy. And by the way, it's a 5-day training with me live via online, right? Via Zoom or via whatever platform you're using, your internet browser, via online. So if you go to 5daymiddleman.com, we currently have a training coming up. Let me give you guys the details. One of the biggest details I want to tell you is this. When it comes to government contracting, it takes the average company 2 to 3 years to win their first contract. You heard me correctly. It takes the average company 2 to 3 years to win their first contract. And it didn't take me 2 to 3 years. It took me 30 days. And I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm saying that I invested in myself. I invested in the mentorship program, and that's how I was able to do it. But let me ask you guys a question. Why do you think it takes the average company 2 to 3 years to win their first contract? Put it in the chat. Why does it take the average company 2 to 3 years? And that's just to win, to actually make money. I'm just being real with you guys. Like, a lot of people teach their make money online niches, and they don't give the real sauce. The real sauce is this. If you're average, you're not going to make any money in this industry because people just play around with it. They just play around with it. They don't actually do government contracting. I'm teaching you guys. I mean, as I'm recording this, there's probably going to be hundreds and hundreds of people watch this video. So I'm teaching hundreds and hundreds of people to register on SAM.gov. And as D. Sully just said, most people listening to my voice right now, hopefully that's not you. And it's not going to be you. But most people listening to my voice right now don't submit a single proposal. And I'm not going to take the time to call anyone out right now. I'm not going to take the time to call anyone out. But you know who you are. Some of you guys have been on SAM.gov for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I think our record right now, shout out to Ramon, one of my team members. I think the record right now is, I mean, this is not a good thing, by the way. But I think the record is like 20 years. Maybe it was 30 years. It might have been 20 or 30 years. But we spoke to a person. He said, hey, I've been on SAM.gov. I've been registered. I've been active, but I've never won a contract. And I've been on the website, I've known about, he's on the website, but it's like I've known about the website. He hasn't actively done anything, but he's been on the website for the past 20 years. Never won a contract. Robin says it. Analysis by paralysis. I can't pronounce the word. I got the little list. Analysis or over analysis. I'm just gonna say over analysis. So guess what, y'all? I got something that's gonna blow your mind. What if I could guarantee that instead of it taking you 2 to 3 years to submit your first proposal, that I could get you to submit one proposal in 5 days or less. If that was real, if I could save you 3 years of headache, how valuable would that be to you guys? I never been asked this question before. How valuable would that be? How valuable would that be if you're serious about government contracting and you want to do the middleman style? How valuable would it be if I can save you 3 years of your time in 5 days? Okay, Sarah said, I have 4 of my emails now. Well, if you think it'll be valuable, guess what? I can guarantee the result. And the result it being, and by the way, y'all, I can't guarantee that you're going to win. Let me be very clear. I cannot guarantee anyone they're going to win. I cannot guarantee success because I can't guarantee what you're going to do. However, I can guarantee that I can get you in the process of winning, meaning I can get you to submit your first proposal in 5 days or less. If you want to find out all the details on that, all you got to do is go to 5daymiddleman.com and you can see all the details about our next training, and we'll get your first proposal submitted in 5 days or less. Okay. My problem is doing a proposal. I'm scared that I will mess up something. You're not wrong, Tanika. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But here's the good news. The good news come in the morning. How much money? Watch this. I'm saying it again. How much money? Put in the chat, everyone. How much money does it cost to submit a proposal? No, but you need to be. What's this? What's this mean? No, but you need to be in the win it. Be in it to win it. Yeah, that's right. Go to 5daymiddleman.com. All the details are there. Ella, all the details are there. All right, Tanika. Yep. $0. Right? $3.99. Yep. There it is right there. Fail your way to success. It costs $0, says the prodigy. Y'all. So, and again, Tanika, I'm just trying to give you some confidence. You said my problem is doing a proposal. Here's the thing is I'm giving your words back to you. You said I'm scared that I will mess something up. Well, listen, here's a beautiful thing for everyone listening to my voice. The government ain't gonna charge you no money to mess up. You can mess up for free. Now, here's the thing. I'm sure some of you guys don't want to keep messing up. Like, who here actually wants to win a contract this year? Who actually here wants to make money this year? If you want to make money this year and actually win a contract this year, you may want to actually invest in yourself and get into some of my training programs, right? 5daymiddleman.com, 6 months mentorship program, whatever. If you want to, there we go. You say you want to win. If you want to win, now you do got to make an investment in yourself, being that into my mentorship program. However, the reason I love government contracting so much, and the reason there's all these gurus out there, quote unquote gurus, that pitch all these different things. But the one thing they don't ever tell, or one thing I'm gonna always say is, guess what? Whether you want to work with me, whether you work with me or not, SAM.gov is free, right? So what you got to do is, you got 2 choices in life. I'd like to say this all the time. You got time and you got money, right? Time, money. Now we want both. We all want a bunch of money and we want a bunch of free time, right? Time and money. But when you first get started in the business, you typically got to invest one or the other, right? If you don't have the money to invest in your mentorship, invest in my mentor, or not even my mentorship. Excuse me. I don't even care if you work with me. If you don't have the money to invest in mentorship in anybody, if you don't have the money to buy a book on government contracting, if you don't have the money to make an investment in government in anything, then what do you got to pay with? You ain't got the money to invest. Put it in the chat, y'all. Remember, it's free. If you don't got the money to invest, it's all good in the game. You just got to invest. Put it in the chat, y'all. Time. If you can't afford the program, you can't afford the ebook, you can't afford the whatever you're looking for, It's all good in the game. You just got to pay with time. I tell people all the time, that's what I sell. I sell time. I don't even sell information. Y'all, I will answer look at y'all. We got SAM.gov right now. I'll answer every single one of your questions right now. We can go to SAM.gov right now. We can look up printer, copier, lease contracts. We can go into here. I tell people every day how to do government contract. I tell people every day how to submit these proposals. But here's the thing is, people always go out there and they make mistakes, right? And I tell them, well, listen, you're going to learn from your mistakes. But if you want to make less mistakes, you find a mentor. And that could be me or that could be someone else. Doesn't matter, but you find a mentor. Someone said, I am very time rich. Okay. Let's see here. I thought of the middleman concept 20 plus years ago when I worked in civil engineering in the military, never fleshed out a strategy to act on it. Hey, it's all love here. My thing is, what's so funny? A lot of people will say like, oh man, I wish I would have invested in Google when there was Google. I wish I would have invested in Facebook when it was Facebook. I wish I would have started a YouTube channel when it was like YouTube 1.0. Now we're on YouTube like 5.0, right? But here's the thing is, y'all, the best time to get started was at the beginning, right? The next best time to get started is today. That's it. That's all you got in life. If you're like, oh man, I wish I would have like got a podcast. People in podcasts are making so much money now. Oh, if I would have started a podcast 5 years ago, what's his name? Jeff Rogan. I'd be Jeff Rogan right now. Okay. You probably wouldn't be, but the next best time to start a podcast is today. All right. How do I get started? So I just spent the okay. You joined the live a little late. I'm gonna say I just went over how to get started. Get an LLC, get an EIN number, register on SAM.gov. Yeah, Joe Rogan. Yeah. Okay, I have a problem with being a nurse and injecting people, but I don't. But I look at a proposal and get, ooh, I feel that. I feel that. That's real. That's real. I mean, hey, I got people in my program who are, police officers, active military, all types of stuff, seeing all types of crazy stuff. And you know what? I got police officers in my program who go into some crazy stuff in Miami, they deal with some crazy things. But when they get the government contracting, they're terrified. So I get that. I used to sign the middleman subs onto a base to do the work. I did just jump on Dr. West. Will this be available for replay? Yes, this is live. So as soon as this video is live, this video is live, but as soon as this video is finished, you can rewatch this whole thing. Okay, just rewatch the whole thing, and we'll go over all the details. All right, guys, let's do some Q&A. Any questions? Anything? By the way, y'all got me in person. I can go on SAM.gov. I can go over some stuff. Like, well, what do you guys want to know? Any questions? Anything I can help you guys with? I keep submitting my business to register. We talked about registration earlier. I keep submitting my business to register, and it's been under review for the longest time, like 2 weeks. All right, Ishmael, are you using your home address? Yes or no? Are you using your home address? Yes or no? Put it in the chat for me. Put it in the chat. All right, what other questions do we got, guys? What other questions do we got? Don't forget, y'all, 5daymiddleman.com. 5daymiddleman.com. And if you want to get into the mentorship program, you can go to thecontractingblueprint.com. So the 5-day challenge is more of our low ticket entry level, learn about the middleman strategy. If I got some business owner, again, y'all, this next thing I'm going to tell you guys here at the bottom of the screen, the contracting blueprint, don't click on that or go to that website if you're not a business owner ready to like actually win government contracts. The contracting blueprint, growing across the screen right here, the contracting blueprint, This is our mentorship program for business owners who actually want to win government contracts and actually want to make their money make money. So if you got some capital, you got $50,000 in business credit, you got $100,000 in business credit, and you're ready to utilize it to make money in the government space, then you might want to go ahead and hop into the mentorship program. But notice, I don't pitch this all. I really don't even pitch the contracting blueprint. The contracting blueprint is only for business owners who want to actually get into government contracting. All right. Let's see here. Okay, any step by step on submitting proposals. All right, got you. West Virginia. All right. Do you have to have a business already set up to do the challenge? You don't have to have one to do the challenge. However, there's enough time for you to get it set up before the challenge starts. So, should you have a business at some point to win contracts? The answer is yes. So don't not get a business. Do you have to have, let's see here. I can't see the question. Do you have to have a cheat sheet to look up specific types of contracts, i.e. facility leases, HVAC, lawn care, janitorial, etc.? No, you don't need a cheat sheet. The hourly rates are really confusing for me. Okay. Give me a question on that. What's your question on that? My issue is with the subcontractors. I'll send everything they need. They will still have the questions and call me while I'm at work and can't answer the phone. Robin. Robin. Some of you ain't sending them right. Some of you ain't sending them right. I mean, here's the thing is, subs are always going to, I just got a call today from a sub who's like, hey, Wesley, can we, go walk on the roof? Can you ask the government if we can come out there tomorrow or Wednesday to go look at the roof? So you always going to get calls from the government. From your sub. However, if they're really asking you for a lot of details and you say you gave them all the details, something didn't go right. Something didn't go right. There's something that you didn't do right. And no offense. I'm just saying. I'm giving you feedback. There's something missing there. Okay, something missing there. Okay. All right. No, I'm using my home address. Oh, here we go. No, I'm using my home address. I'm registered in West Virginia. And I registered agent address. Okay, you just got to make sure everything is spelled right. And actually, here's a crazy thing about government contracting. If you have an extra space in your address and that extra space is not on your paperwork, it won't match up. Like if you have 123 Sunset Space Lane, and on your paperwork it says 123 Sunset Space Lane, it will not match. It's crazy, but we've had students who had a hard time getting their case code or getting registered on SAM.gov only because the address did not match exactly. If the address does not match exactly, that could be your issue. Oh, Wyoming. Okay, I'm tripping. Do you live in Wyoming? No. Do you okay, have a cheat? Okay, no. Do you have a cheat sheet? How do I find specific type of contracts? You just pull them up. It's not so much you need a cheat sheet. Look, if you go to SAM.gov and you go to search here, you go to contracting, and I just go, let's just go this way. And I just kind of scroll down. You just kind of look and see. I mean, you kind of just look and see what's on there. We got repair. Okay, we got a bathroom upgrade remodel. I like this. Like for me, if you're wondering, Wesley, what are some contracts that Department of Government Efficiency, Deutsch, what are some contracts that avoids the whole Trump thing going on? I'll tell you, it's going to be probably things like a roof repair. It's going to be things like bathroom upgrades or remodels. It's going to be, and I don't know. Actually, I take that back. Not so much about the remodel, because if it was a bathroom repair, probably a little better. Not so much about an upgrade, because they can kind of cut funny on that. But still, these are some ideas of how I would go about it. All right, Ishmael, that's the issue. You said, I know I don't live in Wyoming. I just registered my business there. That's the issue. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying you made it very difficult for you to get on SAM.gov. I always recommend people use their home address. Don't get fancy. Don't get, but I heard tax benefits of Nevada. I heard I should get my LLC in Texas. I heard that I should get my LLC in Florida. I heard that if I get my LLC in Nevada or Massachusetts or Wyoming, that I have more secure. Y'all, get rid of all that. When it comes to government contracting, it ain't like that here. Is it still recommended calling the CEOs about how to submit a proposal when first viewing your opportunity? Sometimes I think I'm bothering. Rainy City resident, you've been in my training in. You've been in my training. And if I tell you I call CEOs to ask them questions, I call CEOs to ask them questions. I don't care if it bothers them. My thing is, last time I checked, that's their job. You know, sometimes y'all, I'm giving y'all some secret sauce right here. Sometimes you'll see a government opportunity and it'll say, do not call. Like, do not call the CEO, the contracting officer. Y'all want to know what I do when it say do not call? Yes, you should use your home address as your business address. Y'all want to know what I do? I pick up my phone and I call. And I know some of y'all are like, but it said don't call. Your job is to answer my questions on the contract opportunity. Honestly, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think it's legal for them to even say do not call. I don't even think that's legal. So I still call. So to answer your question about what's it, aren't you bothering them? I don't care. I don't care. Dr. West, I don't care. Now, other people, oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Or here's my favorite thing. I don't want to sound dumb. I don't want to ask them a question. I don't want to sound dumb. I don't want to sound incompetent. All right. You worried about sounding dumb or you want to be rich? I'm just saying. All right. Good question here. This person says, why do others say don't use your home address for business? Because they're not talking about government contracting. You guys got to remember, when it comes to business information on the internet, there's a lot of information out there. People who talk about getting business credit, who teach business credit, will tell you, don't use your home address if you want to go out there and get $300,000 business loan from the bank, right? Because the bank wants to know you're a real company. Guess what, y'all? That is true. However, this is government contracting. This is SAM.gov. This is not the bank. SAM.gov doesn't care about your privacy or care about your business loan. SAM.gov cares about one thing. Where are you physically located at? So when it comes to government contracting, I typically tell my students to use a home address. Now, is it true that it may make it harder for you to get 300,000 business loans down the road? Yes, it's true. But it's like, that's not our objective. Our objective is to get registered on SAM.gov and go win 6-figure, 7-figure government contracts. And you can get your business set up in Wyoming down the road. But you don't have to do it from day one. All right. I didn't mean to dwell on that. Just want to be real with you guys and give you guys an answer. All right. I'm going to play a quick video for you guys, and I will be right back. Thank you. I want you guys to, I want you guys to put a 1 in the chat if you might not be able to hear this. So let me see if I can do this. Let's see here if I can do this. All right, put a 1 in chat if you can hear this.
It is September 10th, 2023, and you are on your way to do a shift at Amazon Flex that you don't want to do. Honestly, I'm just upset because this is like not how I feel like it should be. So today's the last day of it being like this. This is the last day, Chrissy. The last day that you have to choose Amazon Flex over doing something that you actually want to do. The last day feeling like you're the only one who cares about your finances situation. The last day of saying like it's going to get better. We are going to make it better. We're going to try different things to make it better. But we can't keep waiting for it to get better. I don't know how it's going to get better. I don't know what plan or thought that God is going to give me to make it better. But today is the last day. It's going to be like this.
I first heard about government contracting about 10 months ago. I was looking for side hustles. I found Dr. West on YouTube, and I didn't know much about Dr. West besides his YouTube videos, but I did give him a call, and he told me, hey, if you trust me, I can show you how to make 6 and 7 figures in government contracting. What if this works? What if this is real? I was very skeptical. When I first started, Dr. West didn't have any coaches, so it was all on him. So I called him for everything. If I was stuck on anything, he was there for me. And if I had any questions, he was there for me. I still remember like our first conversation, and I had no idea what to do. I was trying to make like a Canva like proposal. But he was there whenever we had any issues. Like he was just always there for us. And I love that I could just call on a mentor, call on him for answering any questions I had. I think mentorship is everything. I really, and I say this even to the students that I coach now for Dr. West, like without mentorship, without this program, I don't believe I would have won so fast. So to me, it's everything. Like if you are serious about winning, if you need to win fast and you don't have 2 to 3 years to wait, I really think mentorship is the way to go, because it's worked for me. It's worked for many of others. I now have made over $500,000. It feels surreal that even though it's been, I won my 6 figures within a month, but it feels very surreal because I wanted this for so long and I finally have it. But even now that I have it, it's like a dream come true. It's given me more freedom to not worry. Before I was worried about income. I don't have that issue now. I don't check price tags of things anymore, which is nice. I don't have to worry about 9 to 5 jobs or Amazon Flex anymore. Or even if a client falls through with real estate, I still get paid with my contracts. Just thankful for the program and finding government contracting and finding Dr. West. He's changed my life. I say that to that man all the time. My why originally was to retire my husband out of the military. I needed him home because I was tired of him deploying. I was tired of him going on missions. He's a loadmaster and he was always gone and I missed him. So I'm like, you know what? I have to find something where we're making enough money where if he retires out of the Air Force, we're good. Now that that's in our focus and basically almost happening, my why it has changed. And now my new why, I want to pass down this to my kids. I don't want them to have to work. I don't want them to have to struggle. I want them to just enjoy life, you know? Like we've been through enough. And with the economy the way it is now, people have been through enough and people are tired. I was tired and I don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's a good feeling. I would tell anyone who is skeptical that I was just like you 10 months ago. I thought this was fake. I at times still don't believe that this is real, but it is. I'm proof of it. Sheena's proof of it. So many others are. But if you are not determined to win, if you don't put in the effort, then it's not going to happen. But if you're determined, then it will happen. I think people need to try it for themselves to actually see that it's possible for themselves. And the best way to do that is to have someone holding your hand and guiding you that can tell you, hey, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, do it this way, follow what I'm telling you, and you'll be good to go. And that's why I love the contracting blueprint, because that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what we do.
Do you want to know how to make 6 and 7 figures a year in government contracting? Do you want to know how to actually do the middleman strategy and work with me? I know some of you guys have seen the video, but I just really love just planet, putting things in perspective for people. So many people, are just on the fence about government contracting, and maybe you're in the shoes of Coach Chrissy or Coach Sheena or just any of our other team members, and you're thinking about getting into government contracting. 5-day middleman challenge that we have coming up, 5daymiddleman.com. I highly recommend, if you're on the fence, this is a good starter place to get started. It's a good place to come, learn the basics, learn how things are done, see a high level overview of everything being done, submit your first proposal, and then go from there. Now, if you want to pursue it seriously, you have a business setup, you have your LLC, you have your EIN number, you have your cage code, you have some business credit funding available, and you're really ready to go actually win 6 figures in contracts, 7 figures in contract, 7 figures in contract, 6 figures in profits, then you want to go ahead and get into our mentorship program. Okay. All right, y'all. We're about an hour in. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. If you made it to the end, I'm gonna say this. I guess I haven't said his number at all. If you made it to the end of this live, put a 5 in the chat, and I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know how, but I'm gonna try to pick like 2 or 3 people who put a 5 in the chat who made it all the way to the end of this live. And I'm gonna send you our ebook for free. All right, I'm gonna send you the ebook on the middleman strategy, how to do government contracting. I'm gonna send you the ebook for free. I'll pick 2 or 3 people, and we'll get that to you. So put the 5s in the chat if you made it to the very end, and we'll pick 2 or 3 people, and somehow we'll get your email. I mean, somehow I gotta get your email though. I hate with YouTube. I can't like just DM you, so I don't know. I'll probably put a comment. You know what we'll probably do? We'll probably comment underneath your 5. And we'll say, hey, what's your email? Or we'll say, actually, no, I'm sorry. We'll say, send us an email here and put, want a winner, and we'll get you that ebook. Okay. So everyone put a 5. Oh, you guys are going crazy with the 5s in the chat. All right. So anyone made it to the end, put a 5 in the chat. All right. I'm going to get out of here, guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the flip side. And by the way, if you're serious, like, go to this website and go get your ticket so I can see you at the next training. All right. Peace.